Hi, welcome to my channel, 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. But before we get started, please keep in mind this is a general reading, and though it is general, I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed, pretty specific, so just use those details along with your own intuition to guide you through the messages to figure out which ones are for you and which ones aren't. Information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box, and if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to see what wants to come out today, what message Spirit has for us, and yeah, see what comes out. All right, so I'm going to start off by pulling the mutual energy here between the lovers in this reading. Let's take a look. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy between the lovers in this reading. Oh, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifier to go along with that. Okay, Spirit's saying not this deck. So let's go ahead and move to this deck. Spirit, please give me a clarifier for the mutual energy for the lovers in this reading. You know, I feel like somebody's a Saggy. For this reading, I'm feeling a Saggy, I have to say. Okay. So the mutual energy, we have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Okay, because it's the horse, it's fire. But, you know, I feel like somebody really can't be counted on. You're losing faith, you're losing trust in your person. You feel like they're not reliable. You feel like they're not dependable. They're very back and forth. They're very in and out. One moment, everything's fiery and passionate and beautiful and good. And the next moment, they're gone. You make plans, you know, and everything's going good and your person seems so excited for them and they're ready to go. And then all of a sudden, they back out. Okay, so you're like, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden are you so undependable, so unreliable? Why? What's going on? Okay, this masculine has a tendency to kind of rush into things without thinking. They really leap before they look, so they have a tendency to rush into things, okay? But I am seeing in this connection, it's very deep. It's very spiritual. Fifth dimension here. This is soul ties. This is soul cords. This is a spiritual connection. This is a telepathic connection. And, you know, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, along with the fifth dimension card, with how spiritual this is, with how deep it is, and let me remind you, the Knight of Wands, the wands are about spirituality. It's about spirit, intention, initiation, fire, passion. Okay? It's that energy, that enticing electric energy that runs through you. That is the wands of the tarot. And that scares somebody. It scares somebody because it's so intense. It is very intense. Okay? And it's scary. Even the sexual energy, if you've been intimate with this person, the encounter was extremely intense, unlike anything that was ever experienced before by either person here. It transcended this physical plane, and it's as if you both were in a different realm. So very deep, very sexual, very spiritual, kundalini type energy. Tantric type energy, okay? And it is scaring the hell out of someone. I will say that right now. It is really scaring someone. because this person always looked at themselves as kind of a player, right? They were always back and forth, very in and out, and they never really stayed in one place for too long. Okay, always hopping from one place to the next. But this is something so deep, so intense. Because this person, they've had relationships before. They've had many sexual relationships. Well, maybe not many, but they've had them. Okay. Where it was supposed to be only physical. They've even had player type relationships where they were the player, where they would love them and leave them, and that's it. But this is different. Maybe this masculine even had intentions of being the player, of taking off as soon as, you know, he got what he wanted. He's taken off, but it's not for that reason. And he's gotten what he wanted, but he had no idea that he was about to receive it. And, you know, he didn't know that that was what he wanted because he never experienced that before. So now he's scared. Now he's running the other direction. He's unsure of what to think. Okay? So let's take a look at this masculine. I want to see who I'm reading for. Let's take a look. I'm going to use my Thelema Tarot. And this is such a really beautiful deck. I don't really follow Thelema, but I've read about it and I know about it. And, you know, during my awakening, I read a lot of Aleister Crowley. It was really, you know, and it's kind of very twisted. It's very, very warped, and I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone. But I do say that I got some information from those books that I don't think I would have found anywhere else. But I do have to say the information is mixed with truth, and in a way, I don't know what kind of spirits Crowley was working with, but I'm pretty sure that he was working with spirits that like to see humiliation. Okay, so just be aware of that if any of you are wanting to read about him or study about his works. He does publish under another name. So something that a lot of people don't know. I don't know why I'm going into this, but here we go. Aleister Crowley actually had two personalities. And he actually talks about this. You know, one of the things that I found very interesting about him and is how he explains how to control your thoughts, how to think a certain way, how to turn them off and on. And he's really big on like self-punishment, which I don't really believe in that. But also explaining the place in meditation, you know, the complete trance state to get to. He's very good at explaining that. He is correct about a lot of the stages of initiation, but he publishes under another name. It's Peter something. I can't remember the last name. But I found those books to be very helpful, and they are very spiritual. And if you read them, you would be shocked to know that it is actually Aleister Crowley writing them. But yeah, Thelema, you know, you can get some good information, but I be protected when you read those books. Be protected when you're going through those religions, because a lot of them are twisted, a lot of them are warped, and I believe personally, now this doesn't have to be everyone's belief, but I personally believe that Crowley worked with humiliation spirits or demons who got power by seeing humans humiliate themselves or abuse themselves. And I think that this was a way that he actually paid these spirits in humiliation of others to them. You know, I don't know why I went off on that, but let's just keep going. Maybe somebody's studying that. Maybe somebody's looking into that and needed to hear that. Yeah, I actually recommend his writings under his other name. It was very helpful during my awakening, though. But I could have taken a dark turn very easily if I have kept going and studying his books. Okay, so just putting that out there for anyone. Just be aware. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine energy here. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me this feminine energy in this reading. Aww. So cute. Okay, hello Gemini. I think we have a Gemini in the house for a feminine here. A divine connection, a twin flame. Okay. So this masculine, possibly an Aries Taurus cusp. Okay, that's what I'm really getting, Aries Taurus cusp for this masculine. Okay. That's really what I'm picking up on. Oh, excuse me. So the masculine energy, Two of Wands. Okay, they're undecided. They don't know what to do. Their horizons have just been opened. They've just been broadened. They're seeing the bigger picture of life for the first time, maybe in a very long time, maybe the first time in their entire life. They've always felt so disconnected during their relationships, especially during sexual encounters. This is somebody who doesn't let their intimacy show. Okay, very in and out. This is someone who could kind of pride themselves on that, pride themselves on being a player. But now something feels different. The sky is opening up. The truth is shining down on this masculine, and there's been some passion ignited here from the depths of this masculine soul, rising up, something unknown, something unexperienced. With the Four of Pentacles here, it's as if he's found something that he had been looking for his whole entire life. And he'd finally found it, but it was so unexpected. It seems like it just came out of nowhere. And now he doesn't know what to do with it. So he's had these connections, right? He's had passion, he's had physical connections, sexual encounters, but nothing like this, nothing at all, because he finally met his twin flame, Two of Wands, and now he can't let go. And now he's afraid. He has so much anxiety over this connection. He's keeping it all in. He's keeping it to himself, not coming forward with it, not speaking to anyone about it, because he doesn't know how to speak about it. He doesn't even know how to put it into words. It's indescribable. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards this feminine. Victim. He's holding himself back. Okay? He's holding himself back on making a decision because this feels strange. Okay? He's looking at himself like a victim, like, how could this happen? Right? Like, I was so good. I was so good at being in and out. I was so good at just leaving emotions behind, unattached. And now this person just has me. Like, they just have me, heart and soul. And I don't know what to do. And I want to run away. And I feel like I can't. Okay, so there's a soul cord, there's a soul tie. This actually happened from the encounter, from the passionate encounter that you guys had, the sexual encounter you guys had. I do feel for this one, you guys were intimate one time, and they just like ran off and disappeared. And you're like, what is going on here, right? Because it was so good, it was so passionate, it was so beautiful. Why? Why did they run away? Are they just a player? For the feminine energy, we have twin flame connection. So this is a deep connection. This is 100% a twin flame connection, a past life connection. It's powerful. It's very deep. There is love there, is what I'm feeling. And, you know, I'm really feeling a kundalini rising out of this connection. So this masculine could be having kundalini symptoms, because he definitely wasn't ready for it spiritually. He definitely wasn't prepared for what this connection was going to bring. The depth of emotion and passion. And this masculine went through life having sexual connection after sexual connection, never feeling satisfied, ever. That's how he was just able to be this player. That's how he was just able to be in and out, because he was never truly satisfied. He never really felt a very deep connection with any of them. As a matter of fact, he felt disconnected during the sexual activity. In a way, it was less intimate than anything else that he was doing with these people. So the sex seemed a little bit less intimate than even just talking. It was something that this masculine was just kind of, I don't know, used to. And then we have 6 lovers. He met this twin flame, and now there is a connection. This connection energetically rang out to the heavens. The archangels heard it. Your spirits heard it. It was loud. Maybe even there was a thunderstorm right after that, or lightning, or something. I'm feeling something with the weather. Something happened with the weather when you guys connected, when you guys had this encounter, and it was deep and it was spiritual and it was unlike anything that either has experienced before. And it was completely fulfilling. Absolutely. There was a soul tie created. And the reason why the soul tie was created is because during this connection, the sexual connection, you two had activated each other's kundalini. Okay, so I'm seeing that get activated. Here, sorry. I've been so uncomfortable. Anyway, so I'm seeing that get activated. Okay, and now that is intense. So once that got activated, it literally created a bond, a tie between the two of you, and it's stronger than any soul bond, any soul tie that can ever be created, because this is a twin flame soul tie. This is a twin flame soul bond that has activated each other's kundalini. So there is no going back from here. There is none. And internally, this masculine knows this. He feels this, and it scares him. Okay, because we have this beautiful Gemini here that was able to reach into a place in this masculine that nobody else was able to reach. Okay, So let's clarify this feminine's energy. And the masculine here could be Aries, Taurus cusp. They could be a Saggy or a Leo, okay? Dropped the card again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm having all kinds. Hold on one second. Okay, I don't know what's going on today. My cards are flying everywhere. This beautiful twin flame energy is like, the energy is just jumping at me here. So let's clarify this feminine energy. Okay. We have bound. So this is also creating that soul tie. It's showing us that this soul tie was created. Okay, but there is a feminine here who's feeling very used right now. Okay, who's feeling very, very used, who's feeling taken advantage of, but yet they can't let go of this person. Yet there's a very, very deep love. And there's a feminine here who's wondering if this love is good for her, if she should walk away, if this person only used her. But feeling that strong soul bond, that strong soul tie, that connection. Okay. So let's get another clarifier for this bound energy. What is bound here? Okay. So we got abusive. You need to heal from abuse, physical, emotional, mental. Feminine, you've been through a lot in your past. I feel that you've had a very abusive relationship before you met this twin flame. Okay. This person was a real abusive person. They were a real narcissist. They would abuse you and tell you it was your fault. Oftentimes, feminine, what I'm seeing here is they would hurt you physically, and you would be the one that would end up having to comfort them because they were so narcissistic. And I can relate to you on that. I've been through situations like that, and it's horrible. Never having your pain acknowledged, never having those scars acknowledged, and literally having to comfort your abuser over the abuse they gave to you. So that's what I'm picking up here. You've let go of that relationship. It is in the past. But in a lot of ways, you still feel bound. You still feel that you're dealing with it every single day. You still feel that you're trying to deal and heal with this abuse. There's times that you think about it, and you don't want to. But also what I'm seeing here is this trauma that you've been through in the past, you haven't healed all the way from it. And I think that it's really taken a toll on you emotionally and mentally. And the way that this person took off, it's kind of bringing you back to that place mentally, right? That place to where you were told you're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not smart enough. Everything's your fault. They left you because of you. They left you because you're not good enough. But that's not the case here. Okay, that's not the case. And I feel like for you, feminine, you feel that you struggle with this on a daily basis, but every day gets better. But there's still a lot that you need to look at. There's still a lot that you need to heal from, because mentally and emotionally, I feel like you're bound to this thought pattern. And you know, this person that you were with before you met your twin flame, they were extremely abusive. Extremely abusive. And they really placed a lot of those patterns and a lot of those things in your head, in your energy. And sometimes they come back up. And that hurts. It puts you in a very dark place. Okay? And this person is triggering those things in you. So you have nothing left to believe, especially when those thoughts are talking to you, that this person just used you. Okay? Because feminine, you are kind of used to being used. You're used to it. And so your mind goes back to that place. All right? Your mind goes back to that place. And that's what you're thinking. You're thinking that you're being used. You're thinking that you're being taken advantage of. That maybe they only want something sexual. And since they got it, they're gone now. Right? And now you're left with an extra wound. One to heal from. Okay? But feminine, I could tell you, this is not the case here. It's not. All right? This person, I don't think that they used you. I think they feel this connection just as much as you do. And at some point, you have to start trusting yourself, trusting your heart. You have to. At some point, you have to start believing in love, and trusting love, trusting what your heart is telling you. Not moving back into those mental patterns, those emotional patterns that you are bound to. Because this person in the past has left an imprint on you energetically. And it's always there. Right? It's always there. And again, sometimes it comes up. Sometimes it comes up in your mind. Sometimes it comes up in your emotions. And, you know, just like this person, feeling like they're using you, they're taking advantage of you, and you're left feeling alone and unseen and unheard and abused. Not abused, but taken advantage of, but it's bringing back those same memories. It's taking you right to that dark place. Right? Because you were used before in a very horrible way. And feminine, I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. It's absolutely horrible. But this person is not going to hurt you. Okay? This person is your twin flame. So let's take a look at your thoughts, feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this divine feminine's thoughts towards this masculine? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this divine feminine's emotions towards this masculine? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this divine feminine's actions she would like to take towards this masculine? Okay. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wanting awareness, wanting conversation, wanting a breakthrough in how you feel. You want, feminine, an emotional breakthrough. That's what you want. I'm feeling very Aries energy. This person in the past that you've dealt with could have been an Aries. They could have been an Aries with a Cancer moon. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm feeling that very strongly. Okay. But for your thoughts, the Chariot, charging ahead. Okay, so you just keep going. Every day you're moving. Every day you just keep going. You're healing a little bit more every day. Every day you're feeling a little bit more balanced. You're feeling a little bit more like yourself. All right, with the Chariot here. You do have bad days, okay? Especially with the Chariot, you have your bad days. You do. But they're getting fewer. They're getting far between, more far between. But you know, this masculine has really brought up a lot for you. I feel like for you, feminine, you were celibate. You were not being intimate with anyone. You were just working on healing yourself from your past. And then this person came in. Okay? And it was strong. It felt faded. It was like your soul took over, right? You didn't even have to think. You didn't even have to um, think about it. Your soul took over. So there was this connection and this deep intimacy, and you didn't even know where it came from, and you don't even know how it happened, but it happened, right? And now you're looking back on it like, wait a minute, did I just get used? Because I haven't heard from this person and I don't know what's going on. Um, and just falling back into those same patterns that you used to be in, taking the blame for everything. Feminine, these things are not your fault. You cannot put the blame on you time after time again. We all have setbacks. We all have our bad days, but you just have to keep moving because time really heals all wounds. Okay, it really does. All right. I'm also seeing an activation here in your energetic field. This is talking about that Kundalini activation. Yes, it happened. Yes, it happened to you, feminine. It happened to your masculine too. Now, all of these emotions that you have coming up right now, because it is very hard for you to control your emotions. You are having thoughts from childhood on up about situations you've been through, painful situations. Some of them you've even forgot. That's because you've activated something within yourself. You've activated that Kundalini energy, and Spirit is trying to clear your energy field now. Okay, because you have been activated. You are about to receive a huge activation, a huge spiritual gift. And Spirit is saying it's time to clear your energy field. It's time to heal from all of this abuse you've been putting up with in your past. It's time to let it come up. It's time to feel it and not run away from it. Okay, it's time to feel it. It's time to deal with it and move on. Okay? And I don't mean move on like move on, but to move on with your life. Because, I don't want to say just move on. That's horrible. But to move on with your life, really. Because the life you've been living, feminine, it feels like it hasn't been yours. You feel like you've been living a life in someone else's body, with someone else's thoughts, because a lot of your thoughts have been dark because of what you've been through. A lot of your thoughts have been trying to heal from this abuse, okay? Because you don't want to let yourself feel them. So in that way, you're keeping yourself energetically bound to your abuser. And Spirit is saying it's time to let go. It's time to set yourself free. Spirit has given you a beautiful activation. And Spirit is saying it's part of your birth chart. It's part of your destiny. That you're activated right now. That you set off for a new beginning. Okay? Feminine, you are also feeling very foolish about your masculine. You're feeling used. You're feeling taken advantage of. And you're feeling foolish. You're feeling dumb. That's on your thoughts here. You feel very embarrassed when you feel taken advantage of, when you feel like somebody has, abused you in some type of way, physically, emotionally, mentally, played games with you. Okay? So it puts you in a place to where you're like, man, I should have seen it coming. I should have known this after what I've been through. You know? So don't be so hard on yourself, feminine. You're doing a wonderful job. And I don't think that you hear that enough. And I think you need to hear that you are doing an amazing job. Spirit, please tell me more about the thoughts this feminine has towards her masculine. Release. Release old emotional wounds are keeping you in a karmic cycle. Cry and let it go. Feminine, you have to let yourself feel all the pain that you've been shoving down. All those times when you were forced to comfort someone else, when you were the one hurting, when you were the one who should have been being comforted. All those times you had to stuff down your pain and your emotions for someone else. It's time for you to let them go now. It's time for you to finally let yourself feel the pain that you've been through. Because that pain is yours. Okay? And what I'm seeing here is this relationship that you've been in the past. They've tried to take things from you. They tried to take your spirit. They tried to take your mental health, your emotional health, and even your physical health. They kept you trapped in a mental cycle and an emotional cycle. Okay? And you never let yourself feel that pain. They even took your pain from you. Like you weren't deserving enough to feel your pain. Like you weren't deserving enough to let those wounds show. You are deserving, feminine. And this is what you've been through. And it's time to heal from that. It's time to release it. It's time to let it go forever. And in order to do that, you have to let yourself feel it again. Because you didn't let yourself feel it before. Or your abuser didn't let you feel it. And maybe you told yourself it was a good thing. Maybe it was for your survival at that point. But what I'm seeing here is that it's time. It's time to let it go. Because even though you've walked away from this person, this abusive person, they still have you trapped in a karmic cycle. Mentally, emotionally. Because the pain is still there, stuffed down deep. And it's time to face it. It's time to release it. It's time to let it go. Okay? Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts. Okay. Purge. So Spirit is saying, let it go. Release it. Let all of those tears flow out once and for all. Just cry and cry until you can't cry anymore. Let that pain come out. Release it and let it go. Because look, purge in reverse, you've been holding it in for too long. It needs to be released. You deserve to release it. It's what you deserve. You deserve to give that weight to Spirit. Say, here, Spirit, take my wounds, take my pain, take what I've been through so that I can start new, so that I can start fresh, so that I can be the person I want to be. Right? So this is part of your path. It's part of your destiny that you learn how to heal from this, okay? For the emotions, King of Cups. You're a master over your emotions. You learned this a long time ago. You learned how to stay emotionally balanced no matter how you were feeling on the inside. You could be breaking inside and not one person would know by the look on your face. You never show the pain that you're in. You're very, very good at hiding it, okay? But you are feeling a little emotionally unstable. You're feeling a little bit bitter from what you've been through, very resentful of what you've been through, okay? And again, you're just trying to control it. You feel very deeply for this person, this masculine. You feel that it's fated, somehow that you were supposed to meet this person when you did. But you're holding that back. Okay? Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this feminine feels towards her masculine. Take back your power with positive self-talk, and this came in reverse. So feminine, you're telling yourself that no one could love you. You're telling yourself that this person ran away from you because they don't want you, because they used you, because they don't feel the same way that you feel for them. And this is negative talk. This is your past speaking. So Spirit wants you to be kinder to yourself, kinder to your heart, because these things are not true. And I'm about to show you this right here, right now. Okay? Because it's not true. So feminine, I want you to work on affirmations, saying affirmations. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am me. Right? I am me. I want you to recognize that nobody has power over your emotions anymore. That's done. Only you. So release that power. Because this person from the past, they still have power over you. They still have power over your emotions. You have to release it. Release it. They will have no power any longer. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions that this feminine feels towards her masculine. You're afraid. You're very afraid. You're afraid to feel these emotions. You could have reoccurring memories, panic attacks when you let yourself feel these emotions, so you are afraid. You're telling yourself that you can't do it. And you know, you are in so much fear at that point in your life that it's really hard for you to just look back and remember it now. Okay, but there's a whole lot there that needs to be released. Also, you're afraid of how your masculine here is feeling towards you. Okay, you're afraid of how they really feel. You're afraid of them running off. You're afraid of them releasing this connection. That's what I'm seeing here. You're just afraid of feeling hurt again. You really are. You're afraid of feeling, and you know, you're more afraid of being emotionally hurt than anything else is what I'm getting here. Because for the actions you want to take, you want to have a conversation. You want to tell the truth. You want to be sharp, assertive. You would like to tell people what you've been through. You'd like to tell your person what you've been through. And you're trying to be logical because your logic is telling you that this person doesn't care for you. They don't have emotions for you because they ran off, right? So you're feeling foolish, you're feeling resentful, and you want to talk. You want to talk to this person. You want to tell them what you've been through and why this hurts you. But you're afraid to do that. You're afraid of what they're going to think when you tell them what you've been through. You're afraid they're going to think you're crazy or something and run the other way. And, you know, they're not even talking to you right now, so you're already afraid that they've used you. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this feminine would like to take towards this masculine here. Feminine, what you've been through does not, and I'm going to repeat, it does not make you any less of a feminine. It does not make you any less of a divine feminine. It does not make you any less of a twin flame. It does not make you any less of a woman. It doesn't. And I think you need to hear that. I think you need to hear that you're good enough. I think you need to hear that you're beautiful. I think you need to hear that you're smart. That you're very loving, because there's two sides to you, feminine. There's two sides to you. There's a side that you know and you feel every single day that you battle against. And there's a side that the world sees and they don't know any of this. So you just want peace. You just want peace. After all of this time, after all the situations you've been through, what you want is peace. Okay? And a peace of mind. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions this feminine would like to take towards her masculine. Oh, it fell again. Okay. Offer. So you'd like to make this emotional offer to your person, but you're afraid. You're afraid of being rejected. You're afraid that they don't want you. And you're afraid they're going to say something mean or negative to you and really hurt you. That's what you're afraid of. This is your past talking. This person isn't going to do that, feminine. Let's take a look and see what Spirit wants to tell you about your energy. So we have these two twin flames here in this card, and look at her hair. It's water. It looks like there's water dripping down, but it's fire. It's passion. It's a cleansing passion to clear out the darkness, to light up the darkness. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Feminine, enjoy it. Enjoy this passion. Let yourself feel this passion. Let yourself not feel guilty, not feel afraid of what's to come. Just let yourself enjoy it. And know that this person is attracted to you like a magnet, okay? They find you very sexy, very seductive, very beautiful. They feel so passionate towards you. And Spirit's saying they're going to come in. They're going to make an offer to you, okay? You're going to have the chance to talk to them again, so don't worry. Just worry about purging and clearing this energy so that it doesn't come up while you're, these triggers don't come up while you're talking to them, okay? Or so that this person, doesn't have to pay for somebody else's mistakes from the past. All right. So let's take a look at this masculine energy. Let's see their thoughts towards you. Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's thoughts towards this feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's emotions towards this feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's actions they would like to take towards this feminine. Oh, so cute. Okay. Okay. So in your thoughts, masculine, for your feminine, we have the Eight of Cups. You ran away. You did. You ran away. Why did you do that, masculine? You felt so emotionally tied to this person that you took off because you're not used to it. So now you got some thinking to do, and you feel like you have some explaining to do as well, because this connection was so deep. It's so spiritual. It was unexpected that you just ran. You ran. The emotions were way too intense here. Okay, and now this masculine doesn't know what to do. They don't know which direction to go. All they know is they are holding on to you and their heart, okay? That's all they know. All they know is they have encountered something more spiritual, something more fulfilling than they've ever encountered in their life. All they know is that they're setting off onto a more spiritual journey, trying to find out the truth about themselves. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this masculine's thoughts towards this feminine. Lies. Pay attention to the signs and their actions. So this masculine's actions are not matching his thoughts. He ran away, but he did not want to run away. Okay, so, you know, the actions here that he's taking is a lie. It is. It's a lie. He's also feeling like this connection is way too deep. It's way too spiritual. It can't be real. It can't be real. It has to be something that I'm going through. It has to be something within me. There's no way that this connection is this deep, this powerful. I have to be kidding myself. I must be lying to myself to feel this. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine's thoughts towards this feminine. Ascending. So they're moving on to something deeper, something more spiritual. They're tired of lying to themselves, and they're jumping into this ocean of truth and spirituality about who they truly are, about divine masculine energy as well, okay? For the emotions we have here, the Five of Pentacles. So they feel lost. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what direction to take. And they know that you're right there to talk to, but they're afraid to talk to you. Okay, so they just keep going round in circles. They just keep passing the opportunity up because they don't know what to say. They really don't know how to express what they're feeling. They feel like, wow, I'm not good at talking about my emotions. I'm not good at expressing myself, you know, and they're kind of like in this poor me thing, like, oh, I finally found this connection and it's so wonderful, and like, I can't even tell them because I'm so bad at talking and expressing myself, and now I'm like gonna lose them because of this. Clarify these emotions, Spirit. Withered. Let go of the old and outdated. So their thoughts they had before, they're old now. This connection has changed the entire way that they think, the entire way that they feel. They were a playboy. They only worried about sexual connections, physical connections, and this changed everything. Everything. And they can no longer lie to themselves. So now they're needing to let go of these old and outdated beliefs because, feminine, you have proved them wrong. You have royally proved them wrong, okay? Spirit, please tell me more about the emotions that this masculine feels towards this feminine. Sorry, I had to let my cat outside. Okay. Separation. So they took off. Why? Because the emotions were too strong. Because it didn't add up with what they were feeling, with what they were thinking. They realized they were lying to themselves, and now they need to separate themselves from these old, outdated beliefs. Okay, So this is showing that they did run. This is showing that, and you know, they're not running from you. They're running from themselves. They're running from their belief system, what they believe to be true. They're finding out was completely wrong. Okay. And now they've got to figure that out within them, because they're seeing something deeper actually does exist. And they've been lying to themselves about that their whole life. And now it's come right in their face. And they need to separate themselves from what was keeping them from this connection in the first place, which is their thoughts, their beliefs, that player mentality. For the actions they want to take, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. So they want a commitment with you. They're already thinking about a commitment with you, because they're thinking that they don't want to lose you, that they want to hold on to you, that they don't want to just, you know, run off and let the relationship fizzle out like all the rest of the relationships they've had. They actually want a strong commitment to you. They want to take care of you. They want to nurture you, is what I'm getting here. Okay? So they are going to make an offer to you. And I think they're going to appear to you, I would say within 5 days, really, 5 days to 5 weeks, they're going to make an appearance. They're going to be changing their tune, okay, is what I'm getting here. They're going to make you a really steady offer of commitment. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions this masculine is going to take towards this feminine. Addicted. Release your addiction. So basically, feminine, after, okay, first of all, this person could be in a karmic relationship. That's one of the things I'm picking up. And I do feel like they've got to get themselves out of it. Okay. I feel like they didn't realize this was a karmic relationship until they met you. Now for others, I feel like all it took was that one time, and they are completely, absolutely smitten, addicted, cannot let you go. Absolutely, you're the only thing they want, the only thing they think of, and they can't let you go. Right? So they're wondering, like, am I like addicted to this person? Am I like, you know, they're trying to figure that out in their thoughts, because what happened between you was so strong and so intense. They've never felt it before. So they're like, is this addiction? Is this, what is this? Right? Look, twin flame at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions this masculine would like to take towards this feminine. Self-worth. So this masculine also struggles with the fact that something inside of them, they also believe that they're unworthy of true love, that they're only worthy of a physical connection, that they're unworthy of true emotional love. I feel like this masculine was put down by their mother figure. That's what I'm getting here. So their mother figure, I feel like, or it could be an ex, but really took a toll on their self-worth. I feel like for this masculine, their mother could have had addiction issues. Okay, and it really took a toll on this masculine self-worth. So feeling very disconnected from the mother energy. And I feel like he definitely had problems with feminine energies, with staying with them. So feeling like a sexual connection is all you could really have, because he never had that connection with his mother. And it really, it took a toll on his self-esteem. But he's learning now that's not true. All right? He's learning that now. And this person is healing from self-worth issues. This connection has activated something within him to really make him look at himself, look at how he feels about himself and the women in his life, and say, What's going on here? What is the problem? So they're working on their self-esteem, okay? Part of them feels like they're not good enough for you, feminine. They really feel like that. But they do feel very strongly. They do actually want to commit to you. They see you as someone they could commit to, and they're going to be working on that. They're going to be offering you something here. Okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say about their energy. Okay, so we got two. So here we have a masculine awakening to spirituality, becoming enlightened, receiving a spiritual activation, okay? And we can see that there's a lot changing inside of him. There's a lot that's becoming enlightened. Look deep within your heart, feminine, and you will feel this masculine's love. Their love for you is as deep as the ocean. It stems from past lifetimes, and it's there. It's not going anywhere, okay? Again, we have all the spiritual symbols here showing me that something beautiful, something spiritual is growing. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance, okay? So something's going to happen here very soon, sooner than later, okay? But this masculine feels a deep love for you in their heart. It's very deep, and it feels like a miracle. It feels like something he never thought he would feel. And he's going to follow that guidance. He's going to follow his heart straight to you, feminine. Mark my words, okay? And yeah, I feel you guys are going to have a very beautiful relationship. Let's pull one more card for that. For this outcome. Okay. So through this pause, there will be a reinvention, okay? This masculine is going through his thoughts. You guys are mirroring. You need to let go of thoughts and beliefs that were placed on you. And this masculine also is letting go of thoughts and beliefs that were placed on him by a mother figure. Okay, so this pause between you is giving you both time to release what needs to be released, so that when you come together again, it will be like this beautiful miracle of love, and everything's going to be different. It's going to be changed, okay? This masculine isn't going to run away anymore. All right. So that's what I have. Let's go ahead and get a message to the feminine from this masculine. Heart to heart. Oh no, it fell on the floor. Feminine, no. No, feminine, it's not like that, okay? Whatever you're thinking right now, it's not like that, okay? That's what they want to tell you. So however you're thinking, if you're feeling used, whatever it is, just know. No, that's not what the case is. It's not like that. It's different. It's different. All right, and let's get a twin flame message. Just because I had twin flame clarifiers here, let's see. If I can find my cards. Okay, here we go. Spirit, please reveal to me, give me a message to this feminine from this masculine heart to heart. No, it's not like that, feminine. I'm not leaving you behind. I'm not leaving you left out in the cold. I'm not playing you. I'm not using you. It's not like that. I promise you. I just need more time to figure things out because it's something within me. There's something within me I need to figure out. It's my self-worth. It's my belief system. It's what I've always believed that's been holding me back. Okay, and I need to know, I need to figure out how to let those things go. And I'm doing that now. So please believe it's not like how you're thinking. I just need more time. Okay? So they weren't expecting this connection. They were totally caught off guard, but here it is. All right? Okay, so yeah, the passion is there, the love is there, and feminine, they are not leaving you behind. They are not hurting you. I see that you've cried over this. Like, they are not hurting you. They're not using you. It's not like that, not at all. And you are going to hear from them again. Okay, just give them a little bit more time. And while you're giving them time, you can release some of that pain that you've been holding on to, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but you can do it. And if you need help, you can always talk to someone, okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope that it could help someone find some clarity and insights into what they're going through. And thank you again so much for being here and watching. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.